Hello hybrid running viewers. Okay, my name's Matt and I'm a runner and I'm also a YouTuber. So you may have seen me on YouTube, and if you haven't, I'm sure they're going to be linking my stuff down below. So what comes first? Is it running or YouTubing? Well, when I'm running, I'm thinking about YouTube, and my YouTube channel is about running. So yeah, that's about it. I am originally from Hawley in Surrey, and now I live in Florida. Some of you may be thinking, Matt, you're so lucky for living in Florida, but look at me, I am soaked through, totally exhausted from just an easy 9-miler. But you know what? That is something else that you will get on my channel, and it's me complaining about the weather. So if that's what you're into, go ahead and subscribe. So I've got some questions coming up, I think, right? While you are asking me that question, I am going to run home, get showered, so I'm a little more presentable for the rest of the interview. Okay, what's the first question? Okay, thanks for giving me the time to shower. Yeah, so how did I start running? Well, it really started when I met my wife. And I met my wife when I was around 27, and I'd been running for about 2 years before that, but meeting my wife really gave me the kick in the butt I needed to up my game, because she was a huge runner and I was just running easy 5Ks at the time. And when I met her, she was a marathon runner, and I actually asked her out on the day that she ran her first 3-hour marathon. So obviously I was pretty enamored with that. She got some skills. So that kind of motivated me to up my game and to increase my mileage and to focus more on my training. And she was really the fire that got underneath me in order to pursue the sport that I love. Yeah, great question. And this is really important for runners, because it's important to realize that you can't outrun a bad diet. So personally, I follow a plant-based diet. I've been vegan for about 7 years now, and for about 2 years before that, I was pescatarian. I had cut out all red meat, chicken, and I was just eating fish. But as I said, vegan for 7 years, and I've never felt better. Now, I'm not a zealot when it comes to my diet. I don't want to bash you over the head and tell you to eat everything plant-based, but I certainly encourage you to give it a try if you haven't already. And maybe you could start with 1 day a week. You know, the whole Meatless Monday movement is really big. And if you haven't tried it, I think you'd be surprised with how good you feel. Now guys, if you have any questions, I know they're going to be linking my channel in the show notes below. You can go to that and find my email, and I welcome any questions that you have for me as far as my journey goes, what I eat, that sort of thing. Oh wow, okay, so recovery is such a big thing, and everybody talks about it, and everyone says you have to recover, you have to recover, you have to do all these things after you run. And I fully believe that, but I also believe that it's easier said than done. So do I foam roll after every run? No, I will be totally honest. I don't want to say I'm a poor planner. I think I'm okay at planning, but I do leave things to the last minute, and sometimes I just don't have time to stretch. I don't have time to foam roll. My wife and I are on a kick right now of trying to get our splits. So although I did finish my run about half an hour ago, after I finish filming these questions for you guys, my wife and I are actually going to try and do the splits. So I will stretch it out. I'll stretch my lower my legs, that's how you do the splits, right? But I do foam roll. I just don't do it as much as I think I should. And I actually have the props here. I have a vibrating foam roller, which, it's worth its weight in gold. It really feels good. And my latest toy is this percussion massager, and this feels fantastic. Fantastic. I do have a link on my channel if you want to get these items and see exactly what they are. You can go to my channel, and in the bottom of any video there are links to those items. So yeah, I encourage you to take recovery very seriously, because it will make your next run better. It'll make you feel better throughout the whole day. But I understand we can only do what we can do. We are all very busy people, and the run comes first. So, if I were coaching you, I would say, nope, you have to do your recovery. Do I always do it? No. For me, preparing for a race it's almost a year-round a year-round endeavor because I like to run all year round. I know there's a lot of people out there that like to take their time off and they like to take off a month of running throughout the year just to let their body reset. I'm a proponent of active recovery, so I take my easy runs very seriously and I actually do more easy runs than I do anything else. But I like to keep my base of running solid. So when it comes time to be a little more focused, to dig in on the training, I already have that base in place and I can just move right ahead. Now, my distance of choice is the marathon, so I never really do 5K specific efforts, but I will pick up the pace with strides, with intervals, fartleks, tempo runs, and that just feeds into my marathon training as I get closer to the day. So for most of the year, it's easy running, and then I will become more structured as I get towards race day. So about 2 months out, I will start incorporating some speed work on a regular basis with a little more structure. Oh, new runners, it's an exciting time if you're a new runner because those gains come quickly. So my best advice for new runners would be to avoid the terrible twos. Too much, too soon, too fast. Those three things, those three twos, they can lead to injury. And if you're injured, you can't run, right? So beware the terrible twos. And it's easier said than done because it's very easy to fall into that trap of seeing the gains come on quickly. When you're a new runner, your speed increases quickly, your fitness just goes through the roof so quickly, your aerobic system gets fit incredibly fast, and you'll find it a lot easier to run than you did when you started, and that makes you want to do more, and you might start losing weight. So you think, if I run more, maybe I can lose more weight. But be careful. Be careful. The 10% rule is there for a reason. And the 10% rule, I'd be careful with that one too, because sometimes that is even too much. Take it easy. We all want to be lifelong athletes. We want to be fit our entire lives, and there is no rush. Take your time and enjoy the experience of running. Get out there without thrashing your body all the time, and I think that you will be a better runner for it. No, I guarantee it. I will put my stamp on it. I guarantee you'll be a better runner because you won't get injured. And that should be our number one goal. Hybrid Running, thank you so much for having me on your channel. It's been a real pleasure and I've had a lot of fun answering your questions. Folks, my name is Matt. You know my channel, it's going to be linked below. You can follow me there. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, do all the YouTubery stuff, and then go to my channel and subscribe to me and like all my videos. You can also follow me on Strava. I post every single one of my runs. We have a Facebook group and Instagram. I'm also on Instagram, so why don't you give me a follow there? Guys, be kind, be happy, run well. Wait, that's my motto. No, forget it. This is Hybrid Running, so enjoy the run.